Welcome to the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents boys high school basketball. And it's the Crosstown Showdown tonight. Big Rivers Conference clash between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's, 5-14 overall, 4-7 in the Big Rivers Conference, against the Eau Claire North Huskies, 8-13 overall, 4-8 in the BRC. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, along with former Memorial coach Dave Sparger. Sparks, it took me a long time to get in a parking spot, and it took me a while to get up to our perch here atop the bleachers. We got a massive crowd here tonight for Huskies versus Old Abe's.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, right now it's hard to even find a seat open. Unfortunately, I decided to come early to watch the girls play. They actually did a doubleheader tonight, and Memorial girls and the Eau Claire North girls played before this. So I fortunately came early enough so I could find a spot to park. But yeah, by the time I moved up here for the boys game, I was glad you saved me a seat.
These two teams met 1 month ago down at the Eagles Nest, and it was North pulling away for a win, 84-72. And even though each team put up a fair amount of points, to me, Sparks, the difference was the North defense.
Absolutely. You hit it right on the head. With about 8 minutes left in the game, that's when North all of a sudden cranked it up, and they shut down Memorial, didn't allow much penetration, tough shots. And then they broke down Memorial's defense in a big way. They were able to punch gaps, finish at the rim, cause a lot of havoc on their penetration. So North absolutely took over those last 8 minutes, and it was all about who played better defense.
The last time we saw the Old Abe's, they had a nice win at home over Rice Lake, even though Memorial was out two guys in their rotation. Good news for Memorial, at least one of those, the longtime starter Caleb Johnson. He's back in uniform, and he's going to give it a go tonight.
Yeah, he is, and you're right. They were kind of easing him in, right? They didn't want to rush him back too soon because obviously you got this, another one, and then this playoff time. So you want to make sure he's healthy for that run. But, yeah, it'll be a big difference having, you're basically your starting point guard back into the offense, and Caleb Johnson's the guy that really helps this offense work.
And I'm glad you mentioned playoff, Sparks, because on Sunday we will find out the seeds and the brackets for the upcoming boys basketball playoffs. So this is the last chance for either of these teams to kind of make their case.
And it's really going to make a case. I mean, you could talk about either one of these teams jumping over the top of each other, right? If all of a sudden Memorial comes back, gets that matchup win where they split for the season, they could get a higher seed. Now, if North wants that higher seed and they can sweep Memorial, they'd probably get it. And that's a big difference as you come down the road in the playoffs.
Let's talk about some of the key players in this game. Ian Bauer, leading scorer for the Old Abe's, 18.1 points per game. And some of the other guys are starting to chip in. Mason McCarthy's been a steady presence. The junior averages just over 7 points per game. And then that trio of guards, Caleb Johnson, Andrew Hudson, Lucas Loken. And you throw in Caleb Messner as well. You have guys that can all score between 6-10 points a game.
I think that's the big difference down the second half of the season. Those guys have figured out their roles and that it's okay to shoot. It's okay to take that open look, where I think early in the season they were a little gun shy on that thing, want to make sure Bauer got his touches, Bauer got his points. But now they've learned how to work off him. He's going to create a lot of offense for everybody else, and those guys are now ready to shoot it when they've got those opportunities.
Huskies' leading scorer is Tyler Barrows, senior guard, 16.1 points per game, shooting a blistering 42.4% from behind the arc. Other guys are chipping in as well. Robert Hutchinson is scoring 10 points per game. Owen Rupert coming off the bench, 6.3 points per game. Landon Connect chipping in almost 5. Same with Dempsey Bauer. Gavin Wise, that 6'5 senior, 7.4 points per game. Similar kind of story. One guy that usually leads the way, and then a number of other guys who can chip in.
Yeah, and if you remember back to that last game, it was Tessenritter that absolutely went off against Memorial that made the difference in that game over there at the Nest. So you're right. It's all about the role players. I think Burrows and Bauer will kind of balance each other out. So it's going to be those others that step up and make the scoring happen that it's going to separate and make them win tonight.
To make a correction, I had said Memorial's record incorrectly. The Old Abe's are 6-15 overall, 5-7 in the Big Rivers Conference. So at the moment, they've got a one-game lead over the Huskies, despite the fact that North won the last meeting between these two.
Well, we got a packed house tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. And in fact, to start us off, we've got the third graders from Northwoods that are going to sing the national anthem.
How about that? Those kids have to be
Special
excited.
treat.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Man, yeah. In front of a packed house. So glad you're with us tonight on Zaleski Sports. Eau Claire Memorial versus Eau Claire North. Usually we like to tell you that, come on down, we got room for you. I'm not sure we have room for you tonight.
Stay put and watch us here.
That's so right. Enjoy the action tonight on Zaleski Sports. We are happy to have you watching tonight. The youngsters from Northwoods Elementary filing out, and boy, that's got to be fun for those kids, huh?
Yeah, hopefully not too many nerves. I'm sure they'll do a great job.
That was one outstanding rendition. Thanks to the youngsters from Northwoods Elementary in Eau Claire. That's got the fans raring to go. Each school has got a rather significant student section. North students wearing the white. Memorial students wearing the black. And we're getting set to introduce our starting lineups tonight. Old Abe's looking to even the season series with the Huskies. North looking for the season sweep.
Now let's meet the stars for the Old A's. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Andrew Hudson. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Caleb Messner.
So Andrew Hudson in the starting lineup. Caleb Messner works in the starting lineup as well. Lucas Loken also starting tonight, the 5'8" sophomore. Ian Bauer, leading scorer for the Huskies. And he'll be joined in the starting lineup by Abbott Jepson, a guy that we've seen a lot of this year, Sparks, in both football and basketball. Just one of those guys, always seems to make something happen. He's got a good motor and gets a lot going for the Old A's.
Yeah, he had a great game against Rice Lake to help the Old A's out there.
Huskies going to dim the lights for their open and crank up the video board as well. Just adding to the buildup for this one. Sparks, I've seen this, at the UWEC games. I think we saw it for football, kind of a shorter highlight video and things like that. First time we've seen this for boys basketball. Kind of a neat little extra touch.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen it. It's just too bad they don't have the spotlight. We'll see if they come out with that. Now, if they come out with a spotlight, then they put it all together.
Well, the key is to make sure that all the lights come back on once you dim them. That's one of the other. Yeah, it's one of the other. The high school hockey game that Dominic and I were at last night. A little bit of a delay because the Zamboni conked out.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So there's any number of systems that have to be running well for you to have a game. Huskies are still waiting patiently, as are the Old Abe's, who their starters have taken the floor, and they're
just wondering how long is too long.
Milling around.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. So the North starting lineup will look like this. Gavin Wise, 6'5", senior, 7.4 points per game. Tyler Barrows, 6-foot senior guard, 16.1 points per game. McCabe Tessing-Ritter moves into the starting lineup. 6-foot senior. Zach Shipman, another 6'1" senior. And they're joined in the starting lineup by Robert Hutchinson, 6-foot junior. Huskies in the white jerseys. Eau Claire Memorial in the road purple jerseys. Sparks, when you look at keys to the game, what are we looking at tonight?
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Coach Brisky real quick, and he talked about transition defense. They had to get back and play real solid defense on the half court. For the Huskies, well, guess what? The same old for them. Rebound and take care of the basketball. So some pretty simple stuff. Let's see who executes tonight.
Gavin Wise wins the tip. We are underway from the doghouse. North has the possession. This is Zach Shipman. Up top to Hutchinson. Here's Barrows, guarded tightly by Messner. Shipman cut off on the drive. They swing it cross court. Barrows for three.
Good start.
Barrows, the kind of guy that doesn't need a ton of space. He's got a really quick release.
Oh, he has a quick trigger, absolutely. If you're guarding him, you want him to put it on the floor.
A whistle and a foul on Shipman. Bauer was trying to get around him. Old Abe's the inbound in the front court, right in front of that North bench. Just underway here from the doghouse. Inbounds pass, Loken. North playing the same kind of defense we saw when these teams played a month ago. Really extending, really playing a tight defense. Bucket and the foul, Andrew Hudson. And he will head to the line.
Great job fouling on the rebound. Just kept moving. Got up there and got it and got fouled in the act, so he gets a +1 on a hustle play.
It was a really nice take to the hoop from Abbott Jepson. Couldn't get that one to drop, but a nice job by Hudson following the miss, putting it up and in. Completes the traditional three-point play, and the Old Abe's grab a 1 point, or check that. We are even. It was a Barrows three on that first possession, so three apiece. First minute of the game here from the doghouse. Barrows trying again, won't get the roll.
Nice set play, though. They used Barrows up through an elevator screen, up through the lane, found him for a good look.
Bauer calling out the play, finds Messner. Back to Bauer. Thought about the three. Good closeout by Shipman. Loken back to Bauer. Good help that time by Wise. Cutting off that drive by Bauer. Hudson to the hoop.
Oh, pretty reverse.
He's got all 5 for the Old Apes.
Good job using that Bauer screen. They got a little confusion on defense. He was able to take it to the hole.
Shipman down the lane, counted in the foul.
Old Abe slow on the help right there. Shipman on the penetration, little spin move.
Foul goes on Abbott Jepson. That is his first. Each team with an old school three-point play, and with that, the Huskies move back into the lead. Double team comes.
Yeah,
Bauer gets rid of it.
Little run and jump there on Bauer if he's got the ball.
Jepson operating on Wise, clears to Messner. Back over to Bauer.
Good job by Shipman there.
Loken sticks the 3.
Tough shot out of the corner.
Both teams shooting pretty well. Gavin Wise to the hoop.
Too easy. Gavin Wise seeing the gap finishing. That's what hurt the Old Abes the last time in this contest.
Bauer for 3. It rims out. Barrows on the push. Ahead to Hutchinson. Barrows down low, Tessing Ritter. Quadruple team knocked away. Ian Bauer. Layup good.
Good job by Bauer anticipating that one. Gets a little tip, chases it down.
Boy, we are out to a fast start in front of this big crowd tonight.
Up tempo.
Another near steal, Tessing Ritter. Clears to Barrows.
Ooh.
Jepson the rebound.
Oh, that's a
Shipman
big call.
Picks up the foul, and that is his second.
That's a big call there, Brad. Shipman's going to have to take some time on the bench. And he has been really physical against Bauer.
Oh, and Rupert will check into the game for the Huskies. Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse in the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They can also assist you through each step of the process. That is the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. Loken, another 3. Jepson the rebound. Knocked away. Tessing Ritter.
Oh, a little mishandle there by the Huskies.
You know, I watch a play like that as Brady Andrew checks in, number 12. I think of the old John Wooden quote, be quick, but don't hurry.
There you go. Right there is a great example. Just hurried the pass when he didn't need to. And again, going back to what the Huskies talked about was taking care of the basketball.
Bauer on the drive.
Ooh,
Tough
strong
shot.
You're right there. Strong finish in traffic.
Ian Bauer up to 4 points. Barrows got it.
That was from 26 there. He has found some open looks tonight. He's 2 for 4 on the night.
Yeah, it's shooting in rhythm. And he can step into his shots. He is an absolute marksman. Hudson muscles that one in.
Yeah, good job hanging in the air there. Almost had it blocked, but he was able to hang it, let the defense go by.
Hutchinson on the baseline. Dumps it down, but rolls out of bounds. Brady Andrew couldn't handle that one.
Yeah, that was a good look by Hutchinson, though. He found him underneath, just could not connect on that pass.
Mason McCarthy, Caleb Olatunji, both in for the Old Abes. Dempsey Bauer, 23, will check in for Eau Claire North. Joseph Kent also in for North. Messner up top.
Tough finish.
Count it, and the foul. Mason McCarthy.
Boy, is he all right? We got to check him here. He hit the floor hard after that make. Looks like he'll be all right, but what a strong take.
This is one of these game, Sparks, that there's going to be a high-intensity game. Both teams are going to really try to defend And both teams are going to take it hard to the hoop.
Yeah, they want to finish strong. They want to take it right at you.
Yeah, it's good to see both these clubs early on. They have first free throw miss of the night. That neither one is kind of backing away early. They're both getting right after it and playing some tough basketball. The Abes, though, have pulled out to a 5-point lead. Barrows again. Abes unable to save it. The Huskies will keep it.
Boy, dangerous play right there, though. They always talk about don't save it underneath your own hoop. And Messner almost gave it to the Huskies for an easy 2.
Landon connects on a 3. And makes it a 2-point game.
Yeah, mistake there defensively by the Old A's. Left him wide open in the corner.
Well, especially on out-of-bounds plays, you spend so much time. Messner for 3, that's no good. You spend so much time trying to be aware of where Barrows is. Sometimes you miss where one of the other shooters is. Dempsey Bauer's 3. Too long. Messner will try one. Won't get the roll. Ball winds up in the hands of Bauer, and we get a foul in the backcourt on Andrew Hudson.
Yeah, tough break for Messner there. That ball was halfway down. And then the Old A's pick up a foul 70 feet from the hoop.
Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC. Huskies can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with the 3. Had an early 3-0 lead. It's kind of gone back and forth since then. And Memorial had as much as a 5-point lead. Barrows a little short on that one.
Real nice job by Olatunji on the help.
Messner to Hudson. Hudson trying to take it to the hoop. Rebound connect. Now Tessing Ritter. Connect. Won't go. And a whistle and a foul in their backcourt. On the reach.
It's like Andrew
Brady
on that
Andrew.
one. Yep. That'll be his second. So they got Shepman with 2 and Andrew with 2.
It's a new year, make it a new you with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and a customized medical weight loss program. It's a new year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com today for more information.
First time in for the Old A's, Caleb Johnson coming off that injury.
Ian Bauer. A little too strong that time. Wise the rebound. Landon connects. No good. Offensive rebound, Rupert.
Oh, he got stripped and knocked it off his knee. Good job by the defense there, the Old A's.
Tessing Ritter back in for the Huskies. Great energy in the gym tonight.
Oh, it's a great atmosphere.
Band is rocking out early on.
Brad, it feels like playoff basketball, doesn't it?
It really does.
Here we go.
It really does. Here's Olatunji. From the outside, McCarthy, no. Whistle and a foul in the backcourt. Olatunji is going to pick up that foul.
Yeah, that's that second one now. The Old A's have picked up in the backcourt. Really want to try to avoid those cheapies that far away.
Third team foul on the Old A's. Huskies have committed 5 fouls this half. Good look inside to Tessing Ritter. Connect open. That won't go. Caleb Johnson the rebound. Quickly into the front court. Lost the handle. Connect. Throws it back to Bauer. Ian Bauer fouled.
You know, the fans oohing and out about that pass, but that's where you had to throw it. Again, you can't throw it underneath your own hoop like that, and he just chucked it deep. Yeah, it went to Memorial, but again, it allowed their defense to get set up.
Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Hutchinson back in for the Huskies. Jepson back in for the Old Apes. Offensive rebound, Caleb Johnson.
Oh, nice job. Welcome back, Caleb Johnson.
Under 10 minutes to go. Abe's by 5. Barrows. Good move to the hoop, but unable to finish that time. Owen Rupert, he was looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Yeah, he was hoping he'd get Hutchinson over the back, but like you said, just straight up off the Old Abe, stays with the Huskies.
Caleb Messner back in for the Abe. Zach Shipman back in for the Huskies. Hutchinson thought about the three. Tessing, Ritter gets the bank shot to drop.
Real nice decision there by Tesson Ritter. Could have gone with that corner three, but instead saw the baseline and a little kiss on the drive. Nice look.
You know, this is one of these years, Sparks, where just about everybody on each team is very capable of taking the ball to the hoop.
Well, we talked about that, right? Of who can score. Each team's got 7-8 guys that can obviously score, but they've got their true main score, and the others got to feed off that. And right now, the Old Abe's up 3 and going to the line.
Salt on the roads, wreaking havoc on your vehicle. Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy Club membership that is unlimited washes for one low monthly price. New members can download the Tommy's Express app and get their first month of unlimited washes for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash, Claremont Avenue, Eau Claire. Download the app today. 1 month free, free vacuums, free automatic washers, all in less than 2 minutes. And the time I took to say that,
Tesson Ritter on the baseline.
Tesson Ritter on one end, and then the Abes come back on the other end.
I think that was Loken for the Old Abes. A deep one there from Tesson Ritter.
Jepson claims the carom. Messner to McCarthy. Oh, he gets blocked by Gavin Wise, who then throws it off of Jepson out of bounds.
Well, heads up play right there by Wise. Gets the block, recovers before he falls out of bounds. Throw it off the Old Abes to keep possession.
Andrew Hudson in for the Abes. Tyler Barrows back in for the Huskies. 8:24 has been a fast-moving half. We've had a lot of up and down action. It's just been a really competitive ball game so far.
Huskies bring back Shipman with his 2 fouls.
Barrows will try a 3. Won't get the row. Good box out by the Abes. 4 guys in the dark jerseys in the lane there. Ian Bauer.
Oh, and
count
one.
it. +1.
Well, he's done that a couple times tonight. He's tried to take it strong, draw the foul. That time he gets the foul and the hoop.
Bauer up to 7 points. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Abes get the lead up to 6. Bauer on the intercept. They're trying to connect with Shipman down low. Messner dishes down low. Jepson. That was challenged by Wise.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup for Jepson. You got the 6'5" Wise who can get up.
Hutchinson dribbling into traffic. Gets bailed out there on the foul.
That's a good call there, Bradley. Kind of got bailed out that time. Little out of control, wanted to do something, but Andrew Hudson picks up the foul. His second.
Blake Burns is in for North. Ethan Palachuk in for the Old Abes. Shipman to throw it in for the Huskies. Barrows open in the corner. That rims off. Shipman the rebound. Gets it to Hutchinson. Robert Hutchinson.
Ooh.
Big scramble for the loose ball. Bauer picks it up. Palachuk looking for that dribble handoff to Bauer. He finally gets it to him. Bauer with the finish.
Boy, I almost thought that was going to be an offensive call as Bauer leaned in on that one. Officials called it straight up, but you have to take a look here at Tessenritter. I think he got a bloody nose after that one.
Yeah, he got popped.
Yeah, Bauer leaned in
in the course of that play. So Tessenritter will come out. Landon connects in for the Huskies, also in as Dempsey Bauer. 8-point lead for Memorial. That's the largest of the game.
And Bauer up to 10 points now.
Shipman on the perimeter. Barrows for three, yes.
Barrows now 3 for 8 beyond the arc for 9 points.
Cuts that lead back down to 5. Messner back to Bauer. Operating on Dempsey Bauer. McCarthy spinning on the baseline. Shipman the rebound. Yeah, it looks like we've got
a little cleanup.
Yeah, we may have a little blood on the floor from.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a look here. We might need a little cleanup on aisle 2.
Logan Horn, the North coach, has got
Coaches
the
all
eagle
over
eyes.
us.
Spotting where all that is. So let's do this. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
We are back in the doghouse. North basketball down by 5 to Memorial. Shipman inside.
Nice give and go with Shipman on the cut.
Shipman up to 5 points. Lead is down to 3. Messner, no. Jepson battling for the rebound, but coming out of there is Blake Burns. He has to connect. Barrows trying to clear some space. Connect over to Shipman. Under 5.5 to go first half. Shipman fouled on the drive.
Johnson's will get this one, but it'll only be the Abe's 5th. Oh, check that. They gave it to 24 instead. Jepson, I thought they were going to get Caleb Johnston on the reach there.
So Jepson checks out. Lokian in for the Old Abes, along with McCarthy. Here's Dempsey Bauer. Barrows for 3. Got it.
Pretty. You can't get it off any faster than that, Brado.
It's an 8-0 run for the Huskies. Ian Bauer through traffic, no.
A little too deep, got underneath the rim, no place to go.
Ryan Barrows to Dempsey Bauer, fouled by Caleb Johnson.
Well, there's that transition defense that Coach Brisky was talking about. Old Abe's didn't get back, the Huskies make them pay.
So at the line is Dempsey Bauer. 6-foot junior, averaging right around 4.5 points per game. Owen Rupert, McCabe Tessenritter back into the game for the Huskies. You know, you talk about the seeds being released on Sunday. And it's good to remember that in basketball, just like it was for football, it's a point system.
Yeah,
So
all computer-based.
Formula.
Yep.
It's not the traditional seating meetings where the coaches sit either in a room or in a virtual room and cast their votes on what they think the seed should be. Caleb Johnson all the way to the hoop, which doesn't have it.
Real pretty drive, just wouldn't have it. Barrows. That won't
go. Battle for the rebound. Tessing Ritter and Caleb Johnson. They're going to call the held ball. And that's Old Abe's basketball.
You know, I know we like that point system, let the computer figure out. It just kind of takes the human element out of it. You can't really argue. One of the craziest seeds, though, you look over in that girls bracket. D1, Memorial comes out of there with a 4 seed. Hudson, a 7. Hudson beat Memorial twice and beat Memorial by 30 on Memorial's floor. So they were not real happy with how that one turned out.
No, they were not. Messner down low. Puts the Old A's back in the lead.
That's a real nice set right there by the Old A's. Didn't rush it. Messner, good job getting inside, posting up.
Barrows for 3. He's got another one.
Well, I don't know how you lose Barrows on that one. Lost him on the switch.
Messner will back it out. Knocked away. Owen Rupert dishes to Barrows, blocked, but the foul. Tessing Ritter.
Just a good hustle play right there by the Huskies. Great job all around.
This is a 14-2 run by the Huskies. Messner, yes.
Big 3 from Messner. Old Ames needed that one.
Yeah, I'll say that. Oh, here's
Answer?
Dempsey Bauer.
Oh.
No. Ian Bauer to the hoop for 2.
Yeah, didn't give him the help. Bauer's going to take that all night.
Quickly back the other way. Connect, no. Barrows the rebound. Nearly stolen by Loken. Got a player down low for the Huskies. Caleb Johnson fouled by Owen Rupert. Meantime, Tyler Barrows a little shaken up on that last play. He got tangled up and wound up going into the wall, and he went into the hard part of the wall. He didn't go into that mat down low, so.
Yeah, he's looking to come out just to gather himself here. He'll come out on his first free throw.
Caleb Johnson missing that one, so. I think he was motioning to the parents that it was an elbow he got, like inadvertent elbow to the head, so.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 that trip. Huskies down 1. With Barrows out, we'll see where the offense comes from. Certainly many capable choices out there for the Huskies. Tessing Ritter will try. Hudson the rebound.
I was just saying, look to Tessing Ritter or Hutchinson when that happens.
With that, Chad Brisky will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 60 seconds, you're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Back in the doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. The home team, the Huskies, trailing their crosstown rivals, Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's 33-32. Bob Bradovich, Dave Sparger with you. And I would call it a balmy doghouse, maybe steamy is another one. It's a lot of people in here and good energy in the gym. This has been a fun one right from the start. The Old Abe's basketball coming out of that timeout. And the good news for the Huskies, Tyler Barrows back in after taking that what appeared to be an inadvertent elbow to the back of his head. Loken tracks it down. Hands to Messner. Loken to Olatunji. Back to Loken. Guarded tightly by Joseph Kent. Andrew Hudson fouled on that drive.
That is the 10th team foul on the Huskies, so he'll shoot 2.
Now here's what's interesting, Spargs. Hudson drove into the lane and was dishing it to a guy in the corner, and yet he's at the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, we got 10 fouls on the Huskies, so they're in double bonus. So either way, he was going to get 2 out of this one. Old Abe struggling from the line here the first half. They've left some points there.
They're 3 of 7 from the stripe. That's by my very unofficial scorekeeping. One of 2 for Hudson.
Yeah, 4 of 8 the first half, and they missed the front end of a bonus. So really, we're talking 4 of 9.
Mason McCarthy back in for the Old Abes. Minute 45 to go in the first half. Shipman to bring it up for the Huskies. Off the hands of Hutchinson. Caleb Johnson back the other way.
Well, he looks healthy on that one. First night back after missing a couple weeks due to a calf injury.
4-point lead for the Old Abes. Olatunji the steal. Finds Jepson in the lane. Johnson takes it strong, won't get the roll. Ian Bauer counted and the foul.
Bauer, nice job with the head and shoulder fake after the rebound. Got the Huskies out of position. He goes up and finishes.
Ian Bauer tonight, Sparks, has been very, very active.
Very active and very aggressive, absolutely. And again, he is capable of one of these nights. We've seen him go off for 30 this year a couple times. Another missed free throw.
So the lead is 6. We're in the final minute of the first half. Barrows for 3. Abes get it back on that scramble. They got numbers. Caleb Johnson, floater in the lane, little short. Barrows pulls down the rebound. Hutchinson tracks it down. Barrows on the push. Hutchinson trying to drive into traffic.
Yeah, he got bodied on the drive. It's the first time we've seen Hutchinson be real aggressive. He needs to score for the Huskies, and right now he's got 0 points and 1 foul.
Jepson picks up the foul, and that is his 3rd. So Caleb Messner and Lucas Loken back in for the Old Abes.
And the Huskies take Shipman out. He's got 2. I was wondering how much longer he was going to stay in with those 2 fouls. So a good job there by the Huskies to get him off the floor and save him.
Robert Hutchinson, the 6'2 junior. 1 of 2 from the stripe. Caleb Johnson way up for that rebound.
See if the Old A's want to hold for 1 here. Looks like it.
Coach Chad Brisky calling clear. Need to clear that side for Ian Bauer. See if he can create with the clock winding down here. Gives it up to Johnson. Johnson on the drive. Lost the handle. Gets it back and scores.
There's time left.
Hutchinson will fire it down. That one is off. We head to halftime. Old Abe's leading the Huskies 40-33. The Sparks, I'm just going to say, it's just aggressive basketball from both teams, but the the Old Abe's maybe just a little bit more efficient finishing around the rim.
Good call. Just going to say the same thing. You're right. It's where they're finishing. Right now, the Old Abe's are finishing inside. They're getting offensive boards, getting them back, and getting those big points. And on the other end, the Huskies are not knocking, well, other than Burrows, who's 5 for 11 in the first half, nobody else has really been able to knock down that outside shot. So you're right. The inside play of the Old Abe's finishing has outdone the perimeter shooter of the Huskies.
Ryan Barrows, 15 points on those 5 made threes for the Huskies. Ian Bauer, 14 points for the Old Abe's. We are at the half here at the Doghouse. We'll take an extended break. When we come back, we'll recap the first half, get you ready for half number 2. You are watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Welcome back to the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. We got a great one going here in the Crosstown Showdown. It's the Eau Claire Memorial Old Ames leading the Eau Claire North Huskies 40-33. Bob Bradovich, Dave Sparger with you. Sparger, let's go back a month. Down at the Eagles Nest, it was Memorial leading that one by 4. They also had 40 points at the half of that one. North, though, roared back, got the win on the road by a score of 84-72. When you look at tonight's games, are there any parallels to that one a month ago?
Boy, does it look similar, doesn't it? Like you talked about the points here at half and how, again, the Old Ames have got themselves a little bit of a lead. Again, what's got to happen now in the second half, right? We talked about last time the Huskies were able to get downhill and finish at the rim, gave them a lot of trouble. If the Old Ames can take that away and continue to make the Huskies shoot from the perimeter, they're going to give them a chance to win. And just the opposite, now the Huskies have got to crank up that D. They gave up 40 in the first half, and the Huskies have got to do better than that in the second half to win this one.
Leading scorers, Tyler Barrows of the Huskies, 5 of 11 from behind the arc. He's got 15 points to lead all scorers, and I'm sure that was the talk at halftime in the Memorial locker room, is that you have to extend on the shooter. You have to know where he is. On the flip side, Ian Bauer's got 14 points for Eau Claire Memorial. He's been getting to the rim with regularity.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just a difference in style, isn't it? You know, Burrow's floating around that three-point arc, using the screens, using that elevated screen to find himself open, quick release, just amazing quick release. And then you got Bauer taking the ball on the outside perimeter and attacking. He's getting down, he's going downhill, drawing contact, trying to finish at the rim. So again, they're both getting their points. It's the others, right? We talked about that in the pregame. Who's going to step up and fill those other avenues of scoring points for both teams?
So it'll be Huskies basketball to start the second half. On the court for North, Shipman, Hutchinson, Tessing-Ritter, Wise, and Barrows. For the Old Abe's, Loken, Bauer, Hudson, Jepson, and McCarthy. Or check that, Messner. Here's Barrows behind the arc.
Just short.
That one was right on line, just a little bit short.
And typical for the Huskies to come out that second half and run a design play for him.
At the high post, and then dropping down is Jepson. Bauer back to Jepson. Loken for three. Out of bounds, they say, last touched by Andrew Hudson of the Old Apes. Barrows picks up the dribble, finds Tessing-Ritter.
Tessing-Ritter was 6 in that first half. The one who's got to get going for the Huskies is Hutchinson, only 1 point.
Barrows on the drive. Leaves it for Tessing-Ritter. There's Hutchinson. He gets the roll.
There we go. Speaking of second possession, he gets a touch and a finish.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who can score inside. He's got a decent stroke from outside. Second leading scorer, knocked away by Zach Shipman. He'll take it in for two. Huskies relying on their defense for 2 points right there. And that's kind of how they got things going down at the Eagles' Nest a month ago. Hudson can't connect. The Huskies have another possession.
Little misread right there by Burrows. Backdoor gut by Tessing-Ritter. Didn't read that one, threw it away.
You talked about, Sparks, that this is almost a tournament-type atmosphere. Here it is, regular season game, two teams that are kind of middle of the pack in the Big Rivers. And, boy, I tell you, it's great energy, great enthusiasm in this gym. Messner got the long-distance three. Caleb Messner now up to 8 points. Abe's by 6. Shipman on the drive. Couldn't keep his footing, and it's a traveling violation.
Bauer kind of pulled a chair out from underneath him. I think he was looking for contact, and Bauer backed up, and that cost him another step.
Those guys will continue their rivalry when we get to the baseball season. They're both going off to college to play baseball. Bauer at Concordia St. Paul, Division II, and Shipman at Division III, UW-Whitewater. Hudson on the perimeter. Bauer posting up.
Oh.
Gets the roll.
Just got into Shipman's body, so he couldn't get up and block him.
Back the other way, Tessing-Ritter. They're going to get Hudson on the foul.
Yeah, before the shot, Tessing-Ritter, a nice job getting down the floor.
Caleb Johnson in for the Old Apes.
Yeah, for Hudson, that's his third foul. Caleb Johnson came off the bench first half, had 6 points, really helped him.
Barrows won't get the roll. Jepson, good rebound in traffic.
First two of the second half do not go for Burrows.
Ian Bauer gets it to Caleb Johnson. Couldn't score in traffic. Here comes Barrows with numbers. Shipman, spin move for 2. Good footwork and a good finish from Zach Shipman.
That's a couple of hoops now this second half that North has gotten in transition.
Shipman up to 9 points. Jepson. Johnson.
Johnson has made a living inside, not a big dude. Like I said, he's kind of a point guard type kid, and he's inside getting boards. Up to 8 points.
He's got that good upper body strength. Same story with Shipman. He can't finish there. Messner on the perimeter finds Caleb Johnson. We got Bauer posting up on Shipman. Bauer for 3.
Oh, halfway down again. Oh, good tie up right there by the old Aves. They're going to maintain possession.
And who is it but Abbott Jepson?
Yeah, again, another hustle play out of Jepson to keep the ball.
Blake Burns back in for the Huskies along with Landon Connect. Bauer to throw it in for the Huskies. Check that for the old Aves. Finds Loken. A 3 off.
Guess who?
Johnson.
Guess who?
Count it and the foul.
Inside. Caleb Johnson probably goes 5'8". He is just getting offensive boards and following it up, and that time he gets an and 1.
Caleb Johnson into double figures with 10 points. Looking to make it 11 right here.
He is just being so active on that offensive end. Shot goes up. He's just attacking the glass.
Well, and along with that upper body strength, he's got a good vertical.
He's got a very good vertical.
And his positioning is really good. His positioning and his timing.
A little rusty at the free throw line, obviously with the time off that he had. 0 for 3 there tonight.
Although then again, last we saw him, his foot was in a boot.
Oh yeah.
So to be out here
they are thrilled
and playing,
to have him.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
and
he's a difference maker tonight.
Contributing. Shipman cross court, connect for 3.
That's his second tonight, I do believe. Good job being ready, and a nice skip pass right there by Shipman.
Shipman, the football quarterback, throwing a nice ball right there. Bauer on the drive, got tangled up with Shipman. They play on. Caleb Johnson backing in, finds Messner. Loken for 3. That is good.
Loken on a quick release, gets it to go. I do believe this is the old A's biggest lead of the night, isn't it, Brad?
Yeah,
10?
that's correct. 10 points. Connect again. That's no good. Long rebound tracked down by McCarthy. Back to Bauer. Bauer, no. And he gets fouled. So North fans not real thrilled with that sequence right there.
Yeah, Bauer takes it down. He makes contact with Shipman, and Shipman goes flying. I think it might have just been like an oversell. I think if he stands in or stops his feet, he might get the charge. But since he really kind of embellished that when he didn't get the call, and Bauer stayed with it and gets the foul.
Yeah, I think on top of that, Sparks, I think Shipman, the feet were still moving when the contact happened. Ian Bauer now with the free throw stretches the lead out to 11.
Yeah, one of those tough calls. They're probably like, well, I would call it either way. We're just going to call a play on.
Old A's, as a team, coming into this game, shoots 64.5% from the line. They're probably under that
Easily.
tonight.
Yeah, they're about 50%. Barrows quick.
Barrows for 3. That's short. The Huskies scramble after the loose ball. Dempsey Bauer for 3. That's no good. Good work on the offensive glass by the Huskies. Connect. Bauer gets it to Shipman. Lost the handle out of bounds.
Oh, just could not corral it. Nice job getting it inside for a hoop for Shipman. He just could not corral that in.
I think that was one of those balls that hit so many guys, and in the heat of this gym, that ball's probably getting a little slippery. Abe's ball with an 11-point lead. Messner, nice little shake and bake, finds Caleb Johnson. Can't finish in traffic. Connect the rebound. Shipman to Barrows.
A nice penetration by Shipman to find Barrows.
Bauer up top. Shipman picks him up. Caleb Johnson. McCarthy backing in. Strong move, McCarthy. He will go to the line.
Yeah, good spin move there in the paint. Draws the foul.
Burns picks up the foul. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. McCabe Tessing-Ritter and Gavin Wise coming in for the Huskies. Mason McCarthy now 5 points for the Old Abes. Two of two that trip.
Well, we talked about how Burrows and Bauer might just kind of cancel each other out tonight. They've both got 17.
Well, and as we talked about, Sparks, it's who else will step up? McCabe Tessing-Ritter making his case.
Yeah, that's one that can right there.
He found his seam there. It didn't look like much, but he just kept going, and he got a little bit of that up and under. Was able to finish through contact.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson picking up the foul. That's his second.
Nearly an offensive rebound there for Dempsey Bauer. He couldn't corral it.
Yeah, Bauer snuck underneath that screen right there, receiving the box out, and almost came away with it.
We gave you that Memorial free throw percentage on the season a little bit ago. North 59.6.
Well, that's
so in a
surprising.
game that is setting up to be close down the stretch, free throws could very well be important. He's trying to work out of that double team. They do. There's Bauer. They play on. Bauer thought numbers. He got fouled. Connect. Dempsey Bauer corrals it. Tessing-Ritter taking his time. Nine-point lead for the Old Abes. Huskies looking to battle back. Landon connect. Andrew Hudson the rebound. Abes on the push. Messner steps into a three, won't go. There's Caleb Johnson. Fouled by Gavin Wise.
Ooh, looked like a clean block up top. Let's see if they call body. Yep, that's exactly what they said. Too much underneath. It was a clean block on top, but Johnson again on an offensive board.
You know, again, he's missed some time with the foot injury, but you would never know.
This is where you see it, right? At the free throw line, you just haven't had that chance to really work on that part when you've got a bad calf and you're walking around in a boot all the time. Because he's 0 for 4 from the line right now, trying to find the range.
Hutchinson back in for the Huskies. Loken back in for the Old Abes. And he makes it a 10-point game. He will check out. Abbott Jepson back in for Memorial. 10 minutes remaining in the second half. Old Abes looking for the season split against the Huskies. Backdoor cut, Barrows taken away by McCarthy. And he throws it away.
And he's going to draw a foul, yeah, frustration foul right there. Great job defensively, seeing Burrows on that backdoor cut, stole it from him, and then pushed it up the floor and just kind of lost his whereabouts of who was around him, who he was going to pass it to, and turned it over and draws the foul.
sometimes when you get that steal and you're pushing, there's just that you want to make something happen. And in hindsight, and I'm sure he'd be the first to tell you, it would have been better just to kind of peel off to the side and get your offense running.
Yep.
And get the possession. Barrows, that won't go. Another rebound for McCarthy. Step through, won't get the finish. Abbott, Jepson, no.
Couple of offensive
Hudson,
boards.
no. Here comes Tessing Ritter.
They've got numbers.
Tessing Ritter had to get out of the lane, or otherwise that could have been a 3 seconds. And with that, Logan Horn wants a timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
9 minutes, 14 seconds remaining, second half. It's the Old Abe's leading the Huskies by 10. It'll be North basketball coming out of that timeout.
I think that was a good timeout there by Coach Horn. Kind of settle things down a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree. There was the last couple possessions looked like everything was getting sped up. There's plenty of time where you can just kind of run your offense, do your thing. Hutchinson taking it strong, fouled by McCarthy. Hutchinson will head to the line.
Yeah, the Old Abe's forgot that he is left-handed going left right there. Second time this half now, he's just gone hard to his left.
Hutchinson 3 points so far. That'll be really interesting to see the path of each of these teams when the brackets and seeds are announced on Sunday.
Yeah, if you talk to these coaches, the last thing they want is to have to go east, and I'm talking east side of the state. They'd much rather stay in the big rivers or even the valley.
Bauer to Hudson, and he'll back it out. Jepson back to Bauer. He'll try a long distance shot. No good. Shipman the rebound. Shipman gets around Jepson and scores.
Yeah, Old Abe's wanted a hook on that one. He went baseline and hooked the defender on the off arm and went up. Pretty easy call, to be honest. That one should have been called.
Ian Bauer, double team. Can't score. McCarthy couldn't get the putback.
Big hoop here. If the Huskies could get this, they're back in it for 3.
Hutchinson, no.
Quick
Bauer
trigger.
the rebound. And good decision there by Bauer. Just to take his time bringing it into the front court. Abe's by 6. They've led by as much as 11. Hudson got bumped on the drive.
Got the hoop to go, but they're going to say before the shot. So it'll be the Old Abe's underneath the hoop.
Bauer to throw it in. Caleb Johnson, Caleb Messner, both back in for the Old Abe's. Bauer to throw it in from the baseline. 8 minutes remaining. Setting up for a real interesting finish. Bauer for 3. Barrows the rebound. Hutchinson thought about the 3, clears to Barrows. Rupert gives it up to Barrows. Tyler Barrows, no. Jepson the rebound. A's by 6 with the basketball. Hudson knocked away from him, rolls it back up to Bauer, who's tied up by Shipman. What's the call going to be here?
I would assume jump ball. If you've got to have the 2 officials talk about this, you might as well just call it a jump, then it'll go to the Huskies. Oh, interesting call. I got a kick ball. Kick ball against the Old Abe's. Go to the Huskies either way.
So the Huskies, get it back. A chance to whittle away at this lead, which just a few moments ago it was 10.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Huskies swing this a few times, try to break down that defense instead of settling for the 3.
Shipman picks up the dribble. Rupert can't finish.
That was a nice drive, though. Good job of getting it.
Messner to Hudson. That won't go. And they're going to get Jepson on the foul. Got tangled up down low with Brady Andrew.
Just the team's 5th.
That's 4 on Abbott Jepson. So Mason McCarthy will check in for the A's. Barrows into the front court. Hands to Hutchinson. He'll launch from distance. That's short.
Well, that's 2 times he's had that quick trigger. I don't think Coach Horn's looking for that as he's over here shaking his head on that. You've had some good looks with breaking down the defense.
He's a guy that I think is better when he steps into a 3. Messner for 3.
Oh, that's a big one. Old Aves have been stagnant for about the last 3-4 minutes. They finally get a 3 to go and timeout North.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Back at the doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. Eau Claire Memorial leading Eau Claire North by 9. Just over 6 minutes to go in the second half of this one. Pace of the scoring has slowed down in this second half, Sparks.
Yeah, absolutely. The Old Ames have scored 19. The Huskies 17 here in the second half.
Zach
and make it
Shipman.
19. But again, a good job of breaking down the defense. Move the basketball. Find somebody underneath. Don't settle. Shipman helps him out with 2.
Yeah, it was a good set coming out of that timeout. Nice dump down. Mason McCarthy.
Throw it down. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lie. I saw that earlier in this half, that Bauer-McCarthy screen, and he slipped it last time. Bauer just missed him.
Tessing Ritter, no. Caleb Johnson, the rebound. Hands to Ian Bauer. Abe's with numbers.
This could
Andrew
be big.
Hudson. McCarthy got his hands on the rebound. Now North on the push. They've got numbers. And they're going to get the foul.
Yeah, that I don't agree. I don't like that call. He was just actually spinning and out of control and threw it back. You can see Coach Brisky's not happy with that either. I think that was just a bailout foul because there really wasn't anything there.
Gavin Wise in for the Huskies. Shipman to throw it in for North. Finds Barrows.
Too easy, too easy.
You said it, Sparks.
Wow.
20 points now for Tyler Barrows.
6 of 15 from the arc. He had gone a little cold out there, about 0 for his last 4, but he finds it at the right time.
Ian Bauer, contact on the drive. Zach Shipman picks up the foul, and that is his 3rd. Each team now with 6 team fouls. So
Speaking of free throws.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's going to come down to that now with the fouls.
McCarthy blocked by Wise. Hudson gets it back. And he gets tripped up on the drive.
Yeah, he caught a little body. We'll see who this goes against. Oh, is that going to go against Shipman?
Yeah, that goes on Shipman. That's his 4th.
Yeah, quickly picks up 2 here.
Well, decision time for Coach Logan Horn and the Huskies.
Yeah, I might just take him out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
2
get
minutes,
about that 3-minute mark. Yeah,
and then bring him in for the stretch drive.
Yeah. Because again, it was 2 quick ones. The last thing you want is that 3rd one right away.
Hudson, an important free throw right there to get the lead up to 7. One at 2. Tessing Ritter into the front court. Wise to Barrows.
Oh,
taken away. Mason McCarthy.
Yeah,
misses the dunk. And then the A's throw it away.
Try to do too much.
McCabe Tessing Ritter cut off by Caleb Johnson. Barrows.
Good
Loose
hustle
ball,
underneath.
and the bucket. Landon connects.
Good hustle right there. Timeout, Old Abe's. 30-second timeout here for the Old Abe's.
You are watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
We got a 5-point game here with 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining. Old Abe's in the lead, 62-57. And they have held the lead most of the game. Latter stages of the first half, they were down 4, 32-28. They came back to take a 33-32 lead, and then they closed out the half on a 7-0 run to lead 40-33 at the break. Huskies now with some full court pressure.
Well, that's been the key. The Huskies have been able to always stay within reach. I think the biggest they've been down might have been 10.
Ian Bauer fouled on the drive, and if that's on Shipman, he's finished.
Wow, it is, and that's what we were talking about. Just too early to keep him out there like that. Too much time left in the game.
And good recognition by the Old Abe's to know that Shipman's got the 4 fouls and to attack.
And who's going to do it? Bauer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Ian Bauer knows that, and he's their guy. He's the guy that's physical, plays downhill, so he goes right at him and he draws that foul. Again, we talked about how about get him out for about 2 minutes, bring him back in with around 3 or just under 3, and then you've got him for that stretch run. That's a big miss there for the Huskies.
Which of these teams can hit free throws consistently down the stretch? Big one there for Bauer to make it a 6-point game.
Yeah, we've seen the Old Abe's lose some at the free throw line this year. Big 2 of 2, and Old Abe's are going to use another timeout.
That was the reverse announcer jinx right there. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, Brian Butch called. Brian Butch? He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here. What are we going to do with him? I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Fans here at the Doghouse in a packed gym, entertained by the action on the court tonight. Eau Claire Memorial leading the Eau Claire North Huskies 57 with just over 4 minutes to go in this second half. Huskies basketball. Ryan Barrows to bring it up. Deflected by Ian Bauer, and they're going to get Ian Bauer on the foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. A loose ball. They're both going up for it on a deflected pass, so that'll put the Huskies at the line.
Owen Rupert, the junior, at the line. Rupert looking for his first points tonight. Every point going to be important kidding down the stretch here in this one. Two of two, Rupert. It's a 5-point game, just over 4 minutes to go. Ian Bauer to bring it across.
Here comes the double from behind.
Bauer gets the bucket.
A little contact that time, but no call. He just went up and finished.
Wise. Kick out. Tessing Ritter.
That's a tough shot. He had to reach to his right to bring it back into the pocket. That is a tough one to make, and he does not make it.
Abe's ball and a 7-point lead.
Turnover.
Layup good. Owen Rupert.
Costly one right there for the old Abes. Good pressure from the Huskies.
Whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
We got a hold. Guessing Bauer was getting held that time. Going to go on Rupert.
Ian Bauer to the line.
Well, or did he get to Burrows?
He is up to 21 points, make it 22.
Yeah, looks like that foul actually went to Burrows, but it's only his first.
9th team foul on the Huskies, so the Aves will be in the double bonus going forward.
Well, that's who the old Aves want at the free throw line down the stretch.
Now a 7-point game, just over 3 minutes to go. Tessing Ritter up top. Picked up by Messner. Rupert to Gavin Wise.
Nice crossover by Rupert. Little pocket pass, good finish.
Hudson wanted to get it to Jepson. That's off one of the Huskies and out of bounds. Lucas Loken back in for Memorial.
Yeah, Loken coming in for his ball handling right here. Got 2.5 here to play. You definitely want his handles.
Bauer gets it to Jepson. It was deflected into the backcourt by Gavin Wise. Messner up top. Bauer to Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson blocked by Gavin Wise. Back in the hands of Caleb Johnson.
Oh, a little head fake. They go flying by. Johnson up to 12, 13 tonight. Coming off the bench.
7-point lead for the old Apes. Landon connects. Hands to McCabe Tessing Ritter. Runs into the double team. Lost the handle, but a foul.
Little too handsy that time by the old Aves. They had the good look, had the double team, then they went for the reach. Get called for the foul.
Caleb Johnson picks up his 3rd personal foul, and that puts McCabe Tessing Ritter at the free throw line. Tessing Ritter has 8 points.
Yeah, it's just the bonus here. First one's the big one.
He'll get another one. We're looking to make this a 5-point game.
Well, so far, both teams are knocking down their free throws late.
It is a 5-point game. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Watch for the Huskies to run at Bauer here on a double team.
Bauer gets through the trap to Caleb Johnson, up to Loken. Jepson back to Loken.
Old Abe's really spreading the floor right here. They're content to really run some clock here if they can.
Bauer keeps the dribble alive, finds Caleb Johnson. Here's Loken. Minute 30 left. Messner. Jepson. Could have shot it, but they're going to run some more clock.
Could have, but it would have been in traffic, right? So not a bad decision to run some more clock, and there's the foul.
Yeah, we're getting to that point where North has to foul. There's just not enough time to let the Abes keep running clock. And you said it, Sparks, by getting Loken out there, you got another ball handler. So you got 5 guys out there that can handle the ball.
Yeah, and again, who do they get the ball to? Bauer, right? That's the guy you want shooting these free throws. So good execution right there by the Old Abes.
Ian Bauer makes it a 6-point game. Robert Hutchinson in for the Huskies as they get another shooter out there. Two at 2 this trip for Ian Bauer. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
All right, minute 16 to go. Eau Claire Memorial leading Eau Claire North 72-65.
Well, if you're the Old Abes, you have to find Burrows and not lose him. Somebody else has to beat you.
Hutchinson fouled on the drive. And that'll put Robert Hutchinson at the line. Caleb Johnson called for the foul.
Well, good job by Hutchinson. If you're going to get that call, good job of being aggressive going to the hole.
No good.
Oh, big miss on the front end.
I think a number of guys there were not sure that it was a one-on-one.
Absolutely.
Ian Bauer.
Oh, the finish. The parting of the seas. Nobody stopped the basketball.
Ian Bauer's up to 27.
And a big 9-point spread with 50 seconds to go.
Barrows gives it up. Tessing Ritter for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound connect. And Ian Bauer, who else, snatches down the rebound. Huskies have to foul, and they do in the backcourt. Owen Rupert picks up the foul.
Yeah, Old Abes are feeling good now. Again, you just can't let Burrows shoot it for you. They did a good job taking him away. Make Tessenritter shoot that one. He misses. Old Abes on the board, taking care of things. And Bauer again at the free throw line looking to add on to his 27.
Well, for all the guys that are seniors, this is their last crosstown game. At least the regular season game. Who knows what happens in the postseason. They could. But, this is the game you watched growing up. You played in those JV games. Ian Bauer, we talked about the free throw shooting, and boy, the Abes have been good coming down the stretch. Another timeout, we'll take one as well. You are watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you a...
Old Abe's lead the Huskies. Time winding down here at the Doghouse. North needs points in a hurry. Hutchinson into the front court. Here's Barrows. Get him open from distance, and he knocks down a three. Tyler Barrows continuing his hot shooting. He's up to 23 points. And we get a timeout. We'll take another one ourselves. You're watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You gotta know where he is.
23.1 seconds remaining. Eau Claire Memorial leading Eau Claire North by 8. Old Abe's will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Chad Brisky still talking to his team on the near sideline.
Yeah, Huskies going to pick up, obviously, full court. Old Abe's up 8, just looking to get this in, and obviously they're looking to get the basketball into Bauer's hand if possible.
They'll look to get the steal, and if they don't get the steal immediately, they'll have to foul. They'll have to put somebody on the line, and like you say, Sparks, Abe's will try to put it in the hands of Ian Bauer.
And
he does get loose.
Huskies looking for a tie-up, but a good job by Bauer keeping that ball moving so they couldn't tie it up. He draws the foul.
Not much time ticked off the clock there, so there is still hope for the Huskies. But Bauer has a chance to move the Abes closer to a W here. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, we talked about the free throw shooting in the first half for the Old Abes, not good. But second half, a whole different story. They have been lights out at the line.
Yeah, down the stretch, they have been very good. Ian Bauer now 31 points. Abes by 10. Wise to Barrows.
Stripped.
And what great defense. Abbott Jepson. Now the foul in the backcourt. 10.5 seconds remaining, and the Old Abes fans, they can really start the celebration now.
Yeah, how about this rivalry this year? Huskies go over to the Old Abes, knock them off on their court. And here, Old Abes come back over on this side of town at the Huskies, and they take their turn by knocking them off here.
And in a way, Sparks, the similar games in that the winning team clamped down on defense, ran some good offense down the stretch, and were able to pull away from in a game that was really neck and neck.
Yeah, tight until
a lot
late.
Of the way,
yep.
Yeah.
And we talked about how Bauer's had some 30-point games this year. How about 33 tonight?
Check that, 80-68. Barrows, long three, that rims off. Wise the rebound, back to Barrows. He'll try another three-pointer. Good if it goes. He gets it.
I think he's got a record of some sort here. That
he's got his 1,000 points. So congrats to him. He's had an outstanding career. Although my guess, knowing him, he would trade that for a W.
Yeah, 8 3-pointers tonight, 8 of 16. But this one goes to the Old Abes.
Eau Claire Memorial wins it by a score of 80-71. Sparks, we were really entertained tonight. This was an intense basketball game. A lot of fun here at the Doghouse. Big crowd, intense right from the get-go. So much energy. Both teams deserve a lot of credit for how they played. But the Old Abe's, I just think the execution offensively and defensively in the second half was about as good as we've seen it this season.
Yeah, they put up 40 in the first half, and they put up 40 in the second half. Very consistent offensively tonight, and just a great job down the stretch of knocking down their free throws. They probably went 12 for 12 here on the last about 3 minutes of the game, so good job by them executing down the stretch.
Well, they're going to celebrate with their fans. Abe's win it 80-71. Big night for Ian Bauer, 33 points. Caleb Johnson, 13. Caleb Messner, 11. Barrows had 26 for the Huskies, including that 3 to beat the buzzer to give him 1,000 points for his career. But just a solid effort by the Old Abe's. And again, the execution down the stretch was good. It was very, very good. And I got a feeling that Coach Chad Brisky's really thrilled about that.
Yeah, they've been playing better now down the stretch of the season. They had that nice win against Rice Lake, went over to Spash, and actually battled Spash pretty darn well. They took the loss, but they played well in doing so. So they're starting to play a little bit better come down to tournament time. Huskies, again, still looking for some answers, just a little more consistency in what they can bring to the table.
I think both of these teams, who knows where they're going to wind up with the seeds. But, on a given night, I think they can cause some problems for people. North has the kind of that frenetic offense, and if Barrows is hot like he was tonight, they could be a real thorn in somebody's side. And you can say the same for the Old Abe's. Bauer with his versatility and his ability to get to the basket, and then so many other guys who can chip in and contribute. Who knows?
Yeah, I agree with you there. Each team has got the guy, right? They've got a guy they can go to if they go off for 30 on a night, and they can just get some help with them, kind of like what the Old A's were able to get tonight with Johnson and Messner. You can make some damage in a little bit early in that postseason against some teams that aren't ready for you.
Eau Claire North will be back in action tomorrow. They head to La Crosse Central to play a really strong Red Raiders team, and then they will close it out next Thursday at home against River Falls. Eau Claire Memorial, it's a couple days off. We'll head to Medford for a Monday night game, and they are home next Thursday against Menominee. That's a game we'll have for you on Zaleski Sports. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You have been watching boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash of Eau Claire.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
All right, welcome back to the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. Eau Claire Memorial coming away with the win tonight over Eau Claire North, being joined by Caleb Johnson, Ian Bauer. Caleb, let's talk to you first. Last time we saw you, your foot was in a boot. How good was it to be out there today and be able to make an impact for your team?
It felt really good. It was a bummer being out the last couple of weeks with an injury, but this was the perfect game to come back. I'm excited and glad that we were able to get it done here tonight.
Speaking of getting it done, Ian Bauer, 33 points. You were just telling me you got popped in the nose, so you had the you had the Kleenex stuffed up the nose. You still had 33 points. What was working well for you tonight?
Getting to the rim, finding my teammates when I was getting double teamed, and staying patient when I got to the paint.
This was the type of game, it was almost the reverse of the way it was back at the Eagles' Nest earlier, where they kind of cranked it up defensively and then efficient offensively to pull away. How much did this one mean to you? I mean, yeah, it gets you another win, helps get you ready for the postseason, but to be able to even the series with North.
Yeah, this game is marked on the calendar every year. Obviously, we didn't get the first one. This is a big momentum booster, and we're just really happy to get this one.
And you guys, last time out, you played Stevens Point, really good team. Didn't win, but you played them really well. Do you feel like you guys are kind of catching your stride now?
Yeah, I think we're hitting our peak right as we want to be, right at the end of February, going into March. I think we're going to be a team to beat.
All right, gentlemen, you're in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Remember how that works? Yeah. You've done this before, so I'm going to hand you that as soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up.
I'm Ian Bauer.
I'm Caleb Johnson.
And we're in the house.
Hey, good luck to you the rest of the way. Congratulations. All right, so that is going to do it for our webcast tonight. Keep it on the Zaleski Sports website. Check out the social media. We'll let you know what we have coming up. We got all kinds of good things. The playoffs underway in boys high school hockey. Girls basketball postseason begins next week. Seeding meetings Sunday, or check that, the seeding bracket reveals is coming out on Sunday, so you'll find out where both of these teams are headed for the postseason. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for Don Millay, our producer, videographer, I'm Bob Radovich saying good night from the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School.